Omo, 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 omo. Hey, yo, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. I have Big Lala, the biggest Lala in the building.
Big Lala to Jawo.
But FC don't violate say be Big Lala. Forget that one.
Okay,
FC. Olamide don't turn hook guy like this, and it's come through for Reminisce. Reminisce Oja Daddy Alaga Ibile. The guy has been around for quite a while, one of the indigenous rappers, and we know that himself and Olamide have this chemistry together.
Yeah.
Reminisce dropped Vibes and Inshallah sometime last year. He joined the leagues of artists that dropped the album.
Yeah.
What's your take on that album? I know we talked about it, but then just to
it's I think the album signified
the six-track
EP. Yeah. I mean, he went a different kind of route.
Yeah.
I mean, he had this featured his daughter, Fatima Shafau. Then there was over 2.5, something for the betting guy. Everyone knows Reminisce is a betting guy and things like that. Ogamaya with Fireboy, probably the best song on the EP. He went a different route, featured a youngin, featured OG, and then had fun on it. And I think it was just to keep up appearances, and he did his thing. And I'm pretty sure, and I'm also thinking he addressed this EP and the reaction of this EP on this new song Omo times 1,000.
Omo times 1,000.
Is it 1,000 or 100?
Times 100. Okay. Times 100 rather. Yeah. He recently announced that he's going to drop an album coming August. Alaye Toshe Gogo. And it seems Omo is the first track of the album. Olamide and Reminisce have this sort of chemistry. Like they've been together from way back, doing the old thing together as OGs in the game.
They've never fought, have we? It's Reminisce and Vector that had the back-to-back.
But then I think they've sorted it out. Reminisce and Olamide's relationship, how well do you love their chemistry?
Well, I mean, looking at where they came from, they both came from, I mean, they're both street indigenous rappers, and they represent a different kind of hip-hop in Nigeria. I mean, they were the ones who actually were pushing that. I mean, you would think hip-hop in Nigeria was the likes of them, LD, Freestyle. You wouldn't have seen the Bile hip-hop, and these guys were the ones who were pushing that narrative, and they did well. I mean, they knew that there was enough room in the sky for both of them to actually excel, and they did. I mean, they combined a couple of times, and they delivered one of the best, songs you would hear from two indigenous rappers. When you see both of them, and then you'd be like, wow, you trying to be their lines, you try to be deciphering their lines, whether they made sense or not. These guys, they represented
looking at these two guys, indigenous rappers like you mentioned, and then they've never fought before, knowing that they have the same fan base, like same set of people listening to them, like compared to likes of them, Davido, Wizkid and Burna Boy that still share the same fan base, but then there's always an issue. What is that secret like? What do you think is the special thing that has made them to be friends for a long time, even till now?
I think it's just the mutual respect. I mean, the hustle, the way they started off. I'm not so sure. I know Reminisce, Nice used to be Coded Tunes. They used to be in around ID Kabasa, and also his beginning, Olamide's beginning was around. So I think it's just the fact that they kind of came out from the same sort of what's that word I'm looking for now? The same sort of, not condition, but the same sort of area, camp, or something like that. That's where they came up from. So it was able to make it look like they needed to shine together to tell a different story of the streets through hip hop.
And right about now, they are back again with another track, Omo times 100. Have you listened to this song?
Yes, I've listened to this. Is it a song?
2 minutes, 7 seconds, thereabout. How many times did you hear Omo in this one?
I didn't count though, but I saw you counting.
I counted it. It was about 60 something times.
Oh, so they should have said Omo times 67.
It wasn't up to 100.
So they should have made it Omo times 67.
Olamide took the hook on this song. Omo.
That was Olamide's job.
That was just it.
I think they've turned Olamide to, like you said earlier, to the hook guy. I think he himself now, I don't think he wants to identify as a rapper anymore, because these days now people are
the one he dropped with Jaido P.
He did chorus for Jaido P. Like Olamide 2020, Vision 2020, those kind of rap verses, those are the kind of things I enjoy most from Olamide, giving people fire verses. Give Bella Shmurda a fire verse, gave Dice Ales a fire verse.
On Pim Pim.
Gave this other guy, what's his name? Is it the guy that did Amen? Not Timmy Dakolo. Was it Timmy Dakolo? Yeah.
Gave
Timmy Dakolo a fire verse. So
me, yeah.
Me, I love that from Olamide, but now I like there's a switch in 2021. Olamide now delivers you those hooks and nice choruses.
Omo by Reminisce and Olamide. Is this song going to put Reminisce back in the place in anticipation for the album?
Yes, I think I think people were really hyped up when he posted this artwork. It was a couple of weeks back.
Yeah.
Reminisce and everybody was like, oh man. And then all the thing is it's a buzzword. You know why Omo is buzzing these days? You say anything and people like Omo, and then they made a song out of it. At first when I listened, I'm like, okay, are you sure these people uploaded the right version of this song? Is this what they wanted to release?
One verse and then the hook.
Yes.
Reminisce delivery on the verse.
Reminisce delivery, his lyrics, is 30 plus. I want to say it's 30 plus or 40 plus rap, because his state of mind, kind of like similar to what people who grew up, listening to him back in the day, the way they feel right now. You can't expect them to be clubbing.
Yeah, say he missed the nightlife.
Exactly, he missed the nightlife though, but then yes, it's wife time for him and kids time. So it's a change of approach to him in terms of making the music, and it's reflecting on the kind of music he's making. Yeah. That being said, Omo is a good jam. I like it, but it was just too short.
And he also mentioned on the song that people are thinking he's retired, but then he's not retired. He's doing football and sports.
So that I said, the reaction to Vibe and Inshallah, he kind of like addressed it on Omo. Yeah. People might think differently, but no, because I retire, I'm doing other things, and I'm pretty sure I think I mentioned the same thing when me and Sheyi did a reaction, was it last week?
To Alaye Toshigo.
Yeah, to Alaye Toshigo. And I said, it might look like this guy is dead and finished, but he's not. But he's actually doing other things, and which is something, if he's in his age, that's what he needs to be looking at. And that's what he's exactly what he's doing.
So, Omo, for you, was it up to your expectations?
Yeah, it still surprised me. Like I said, it was probably too short. I would have expected Olamide to drop a verse.
Bro, like the beat was, oh my god.
It was just something chill that you'd enjoy. I enjoyed the 2 minutes, but it could have been more.
True to that. Is it a hit or a miss for you?
I'm going to say it's a hit. It's a hit rap record.
So what would you rate it?
I'd rate it a 6.5 over 10.
6.5. Well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. So guys, this is where we'll be ending it. Omo. Drop your comment in the section. Drop your comment in the comment section below. Let us know what you think. Is it a hit or a miss? And what would you rate it? Catch you on the next episode.